Okay, so what we will do now is we will show you how to manage the guest list of people. There are two places where you manage your attendees. It's here under attendees, and here you will see everybody who is already registered. From the tutorials before, we have an account that has registered. It's the Feynman fan, basically, and he's a host. We can also change the host rights. Now we have a second place where we manage a guest list from. Here, access restriction. When I click on it, I don't see anything yet. Why? Because my event is public. It's not private yet. I have to put it into private. Now, I can do that under event settings, either here or here. Let's click here. Scroll down and you will see that the status of the event is public. Now, let's switch it to private and hit save. Now, private events can only be accessed by people who have been added to the guest list. Let's go to the guest list. It's under access restriction. And now you will see something changed. Now, all of a sudden, I can put people in there. So let's add my co-founder, Mark, at meetanyway.com. And let's give him a host role because we like him. And now he's part of the guest list. And you will see as soon as he enters the event, the status will change from pending to accepted. Now, the status pending, sometimes this creates confusion. It doesn't mean that the invite is pending. The invite is active. Mark can enter the event. Nobody else can enter the event. Once he enters, the status will change from pending to accepted. And then you will not be able to manage Mark from here, but you will need to manage Mark from the attendees. So basically, inside of attendees, there's everybody listed who's already in. And inside of access restriction, there's everybody listed who's not in yet, but who is invited. And sometimes this creates confusion because here I can still revoke the host access from Mark, and I can even delete him from the guest list. So he's not on the guest list anymore. For an attendee, it's not so easy. For an attendee, I can also still revoke his host access, but once he accepts, I can't do this from the guest list anymore. So when, because the Feynman fan is already an attendee, I can't even put him on the guest list because he's already an attendee and he's already in. And for now, you can't even remove him as an attendee. You can only remove him from the guest list. And this is just something we have to add. We're working on it so that you'll be able to remove an attendee. Yeah, I think that's it. Just a couple of things you probably have to know. Again, I said once somebody's an attendee, it's more difficult to remove them. And inside of the invited list, about copy pasting lots of emails. So when you add people, sure, I just put in Mark at meetanyway.com, and I can put another name in meetanyway.com, and I can give all of them a host role and so forth. But usually people don't type this in. They just have a CSV file or an Excel list. You copy all of the emails from the Excel list. You just select all of them, click on copy, and then you paste them here. And you add the people, and then they will all be added in bulk. And you don't have to do each email separately. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all for now in terms of access restrictions. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, just let us know.